Hotep Mighty Mathematicians of the Congo Nation. I'm Sister Johnson and welcome to our math lesson. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. For the rest of the school year, we are going to focus on our fluency in addition and subtraction. So today we're going to do addition and subtraction word problems. Let's get started. All right, Congo Nation, so let's take a look at number 1. Please pause this video and copy down our first word problem in your composition book. Once you're finished copying, you can resume the video. Let's read it together. Moja and Billy Tattoo. Sister Riley Lynn collected 9 advocacy letters from her community. Sister Skylar collected 11 letters from her community. How many more letters did Sister Skylar collect than Sister Riley Lynn? How many letters did they collect altogether? All right, scholars, so we know we have to use our cube strategy to solve. The first step of our cube strategy is the C, which stands for what, Congo Nation? Very good, circle key numbers. So let's look for our key numbers. The first number I see is the number 9, so I'm going to circle that. And then I go ahead and scan my word problem. I come to the next key number, 11. Do you see any more key numbers? No, very good. All right, our second step is to underline our question. We can look for a question mark because a question mark is always at the end of a question. And I see 2, so I know that I have 2 questions to underline. I'm going to start with the first question. My first question is how many more letters did Skylar collect than Sister Riley Lynn? My second question is how many letters did they collect all together? And I'm going to number each question because I know I'm going to have to draw a model to solve each question. Yay, Bo? All right, let's take a look at question number 1, and we're going to just box some math action words, okay? There are no math action words in the first 2 sentences, but once we get to our question, I see some. I see 1. That question, that math action word is more. And I also see a keyword, which is then. Remember, this then tells me that I'm going to be doing some comparing. I'm going to compare 2 parts. Yay, Bo? And that tells me what operation I'm going to do. If I'm trying to compare 2 parts, I'm going to find the difference. And when we find the difference, we do subtraction. So I can annotate that. Make note of that. Yay, Bo? All right, so I know I'm going to compare Sister Skylar's letters to Sister Riley's letters. What am I going to do for our second question? How many letters did they collect all together? Do you see any math action words in that question? Very good. All together. All together is a math action word that tells us that we are going to find a total. And if we are finding the total, Congo Nation, are we doing subtraction or addition? Very good. Our operation is addition. All right, so let's tackle our first question. How many more letters did Sister Skylar collect than Sister Riley Lynn? I have to find the difference by comparing, which means I should draw a tape diagram. I'm going to begin by drawing Sister Riley's tape. So I'm going to label it with an R. And then, how many letters did Sister Riley collect? 9. Very good. I'm going to illustrate that with 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Congo Nation, I know that you guys are mighty workers, so you are drawing and doing your model as I do mine. All right, our next step is to draw Sister Skylar's. And remember, Congo Nation, when we compare, we want to make sure that we line up each of our shapes until we can no longer line them up. Yay, Bo? So how many letters did Sister Skylar collect? Very good. She collected 11. That's our second key number. I'm going to label my tape with an S because it's Sister Skylar's, and I'm going to draw her 11 letters. 1, 2, 3. I'm lining them up as I draw. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yay, Bo? To make these tapes congregation, I have to draw a rectangle around both of them. So I draw a rectangle around my first part. And we have Sister Riley's tape. And then I draw a rectangle around my second part. And we have Sister Skylar's tape. Yay, Bo? Now to find the different congregation, I have to go where Sister Riley's letters end and Sister Skylar's letters continue. We know that Sister Skylar's letter will continue because she has more of them, right? There's that more in our first question. Sister Skylar should have more letters than Sister Riley. So we go to the end of Sister Riley's tape and we draw a line straight down here. Sister Riley has 9 letters here. Sister Skylar has 9 letters here. But then Sister Skylar has more, right? How many more letters does Sister Skylar collect? How many circles do you say? 2. Very good. And that is the answer to our first question. How many more letters does Sister Skylar collect than Sister Riley? Our answer is 2. So I can go ahead and write a statement, and I can also write a number sentence. Let's begin with our number sentence. When we find the difference, we already noted that we do subtraction. Now, when we do subtraction congregation, what number am I going to start with? The number 11 or the number 9? Very good. I'm going to start with the number 11 because that's our larger number. And we always subtract from our larger number. So I'm going to write my 11, write my minus symbol that shows subtraction, and I'm going to find the difference between Skylar's 11 letters and Sister Riley's 9 letters. So 9 is what I am taking away. Yay, Bo? All right, congregation, and our answer is 2. Now let's write our statement. Sister Skylar collected 2 more letters than Sister Riley Lynn. Yay, Bo? All right, good congregation, but now we have to answer our second question. How many letters did they collect altogether? When we solve for a total, we know that we have to do part plus part. So we're going to add our first part, 9, to our second part, 11. Yay, Bo? All right, I'm going to draw another model. So I'm going to grab my green marker this time. And I'm going to begin by drawing Sister Riley's 9 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this represents Riley's letters. But I want to also add Sister Skylar's. I want to combine Riley's letters with Sister Skylar's letters. So I'm going to draw Sister Skylar's as well. I'm going to go underneath to separate my parts so that my model looks like there are 2 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, congregation, you could leave your model like this, or you can choose to circle your first part and circle your second part, just showing that you have 2 parts. But to find our total, what should I do next, congregation? Very good. I'm going to count them all together, just as it says in our question. So let's begin and find our total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My total is 20. I can make note down here. But let's also do a number sentence. So our first part was what, congregation? 9. Very good. When we find the total or do addition, what is our symbol? The plus sign. And then what's our second part? 11. Very good. And we know from drawing our model and from counting them all together that our answer is 20. Gabo? So Sister Riley and Sister Skylar collected 20 letters all together. All right, congregation, good job. Let's move on to our second word problem. All right, congregation, this is your word problem number 2. You may take a few minutes to copy it down and then resume the video. All right, congregation, let's read it together. Brother Charles created 5 thank you cards for essential workers. Brother Nakai wanted to show gratitude too, so he created 5 more cards. How many thank you cards did the brothers create in total? All right, congregation, let's begin with our cube strategy. What's our first key number? 5. Very good. So I'm going to circle my 5. What's our next key number? Good. I see another 5. Do you see any more key numbers in this word problem? Me neither. So we can go ahead and move on to underlining the question. Here is our question mark. So we know that's our question. We go to the beginning of the question and begin to underline. How many thank you cards did the brothers create in total? All right, so that's underline the question. Our next step is the box math action words. So, Brother Charles created 5 thank you cards for essential workers. Brother Nakai wanted to show gratitude too, so he created 5 more cards. Did you hear a math action word, congregation? Yes, I did too. Our math action word is more. What does this math action word more tell us, congregation? Are we going to do addition or subtraction? Very good. It tells us that we are going to do addition. All right. How many thank you cards did the brothers create in total? Do you see another math action word? Yes, total. That tells us exactly what we need to know. We know that the question tells us what we're solving for, and there it is. We're solving for our total. We know that we're going to do addition, so let's begin. To draw our model, we want to do part plus part. So what's our first part, congregation? Very good. It's the 5 thank you cards that Brother Charles created. So let's draw his 5 cards using circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this shows me Brother Charles circles. I can label it. If you want to, you can label it. Now, how many cards did Brother Nakai create? He also created 5. So let's go ahead and create Brother Nakai's cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And I'll label this with an N. That shows that we have 2 parts. So our model is complete, right? We see that Charles has his own part, Brother Nakai has his own part, but it could show that we are adding them together. Yabo? All right, Congo Nation, let's do a number sentence. Our number sentence when we are doing addition is part plus part equals whole. 5 is our first part. 5 more is our second part. So my number sentence will be 5 plus 5 equals our total. Now, I can count my cards in my model, or I can use the count on strategy. Now, you guys can't see me this time, but we can begin here at 5 and count on using Brother Nakai's cards. Let's do that, Congo Nation. So we're going to put 5 in our head, And we're going to count on as we point to each of Brother Nakai's cards. Moja and Billy Tattoo. 5. Let's begin to count on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Let's revisit our question. How many thank you cards did the brothers create in total? What's our answer, Congo Nation? 10. Very good. So we can write for our statement, the brothers created a total of 10 thank you cards. Yay, Bo? Yay, Bo. All right, Congo Nation, so this is number 3 of our word problems, and it's our last one. So please take a few minutes to copy down your word problem and then resume this video. All right, Congo Nation, let's read it together. Moja and Billy Tattoo. Brother Aaron had $19 to spend at the Philadelphia Urban Creators Farm. He bought lots of fruits and vegetables and spent $13. How much money does Brother Aaron have left? All right, Congo Nation, I want you to pause this video and I want you to annotate your word problem. We did the first 2 together. Now I want you to circle your key numbers, underline your question, box your math action words, and resume this video. Please do that now. All right, Congo Nation, welcome back and good job annotating your word problem. So tell me, Congo Nation, what 2 key numbers did you circle? Very good. 19 is our first key number and 13 is our second key number. Do we have any more key numbers, Congo Nation? No, we do not. So now tell me what question you underline. Very good. How much money does Brother Aaron have left? All right, Congo Nation, what math action words did you box? Okay, very good. We look for this word left because that gives us some clues. So even if it's not a math action word, we also box our keywords. So in this problem, left is definitely a keyword. It tells us what operation we should do. I also would like to box this word spent because that tells us what Brother Aaron did. If he spent some money, Congo Nation, did he combine money with his $19 or did he give some money away? Very good. He gave some money away. He gave away $13. Yay, Bo? So that means that we are taking away from his whole number. This number here, 19, does that represent Brother Aaron's whole number or his part? Very good. 19 is his whole number. That's how many dollars he had all together, right? He started off with his whole number, $19. Then he gave away 13, and we have to figure out his difference. We have to figure out how many he has left. Yay, Bo? All right, Congo Nation. Now I want you to pause the video, and I want you to draw a model for this problem. So you're going to draw a picture that represents the money that Brother Aaron started with. Show me how much money he gave away, and then show me how much he has left. Yay, Bo? You're also going to give me a number sentence and then answer the question with a statement. Please pause this video and do that now. Welcome back, Congo Nation. All right, let's start with our model. So I'm going to think about this. My whole number is 19. So I'm going to start by drawing my whole number. I'm going to draw 19 circles to represent my $19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so when we're doing subtraction, of course, we always start with our whole number. I have Brother Aaron's $19 illustrated. Now I want to show that he spent or gave away 13. So what should I do to my circles, congregation? Very good. When we do subtraction, we cross the part out. So my part is 13. I'm going to cross out 13 of Brother Aaron's $19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very good. And now I can find the difference. Now I can solve for my answer. I'm going to do that by counting how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can even annotate that under this part. Yay, Bo? All right, Congo Nation, now I use my model to do my number sentence. When we do subtraction, we always subtract from our whole number. Our whole number is 19. Our symbol is a minus symbol because we're doing subtraction. And I subtract my part from my whole, my known part from my whole. My known part is 13. And my answer is 6. But let's check. Let's do that by counting back. Yay, Bo? All right, Congo Nation, let's put our whole number 19 in our head. And we're going to count back to 13 and see how many we have on our fingers. Moja and Billy tattoo. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. What's our difference, Congo Nation? 6. Very good. So we know that using the count back method matches our model and our number sentence. Good job. So we drew our model, we wrote our number sentence, we checked our work using our count back strategy. Now we can write our statement which answers the question. How much money does Brother Aaron have left? He has $6. Brother Aaron has $6 left. If you had that Congo Nation, point to yourself and say, I am good. All right, Congo Nation, let's look at our problem sets. Congo Nation, here's your problem set. Turn to a new page in your composition book and head your paper with your first and last name, the date, 6/2/2020, the subject math, and your heading is problem set. For numbers 1 through 9, you're going to complete these addition and subtraction number sentences. And for number 10, you have a word problem that you will use the cube strategy to solve. So let's read number 10. Sister Johnson has 20 books. She gives Brother Dalen 4 books. Then she gives Brother Cayenne 7 books. How many books does Sister Johnson have left? All right, Congo Nation, do your very best to solve those problems. And once you're finished, our Sachet lesson is complete. Mighty mathematicians, thank you for tuning in to your math lesson. Now it's time for you to send a picture of your problem set to grade 1 at sfacs.us. And don't forget, Congo Nation, that your family recipe project is due today. So please submit that as well. All right, Congo Nation, I will see you in just a bit in our science lesson.